Welcome to the Exam Coach 11 Plus Exam Daily Vocab Show, where we build your 11 Plus exam vocabulary one word at a time. Today's word is siege. It's pronounced siege, and it's spelt S-I-E-G-E. Remember, the word siege follows the I before E rule. The word siege is a noun. A siege occurs when a place is surrounded by an army in order to defeat those defending it, often by cutting off supplies and resources to that place. For example, imagine you lived in medieval times within a castle and you shut your gates when an enemy army approached. The army might lay siege to your castle until you surrender. They would surround the castle so that no one could get in or out. No supplies or food would be allowed in or out either. This is a siege. It is still sometimes used today when people lock themselves in buildings to avoid police or soldiers. In 1064, the Normans were invading Sicily and besieged the castle at Palermo. The siege began strongly as the Normans surrounded the castle and took the high ground. However, they were not prepared for what happened next. The Normans were not used to the animals or plants that were native to Sicily. Their army soon became infected by the various plants and insects which inhabited the area, and they were eventually forced to abandon the siege altogether. The word siege comes from the old French word besiege, which means the same as siege in modern English. However, besiege is a verb. For example, the army could besiege the castle. The word siege often applies to historical events. However, you can still use it today. For example, if you were watching a film where the main character was surrounded by bad guys, you could say, "Oh no, it's a siege." Siege is defined as a military operation in which enemy forces surround a town or building, cutting off essential supplies with the aim of compelling the surrender of those inside. Siege's synonyms include blockade, encirclement, or besiegement. Antonyms include relief, help, aid, assistance, care, benefit, and donate. It is unlikely that you will face any kind of siege nowadays, but see if you can come up with a creative way of using the word. Have a top day, and we'll be back tomorrow at the same time for another Exam Coach 11 Plus Exam Daily Vocab Show.